Hedera Hashgraph is a mid-position coin with the ticker HBAR that has a truly present worth of $0.050389 and a market capitalization of $1,675,868,197, which especially is very critical. Digital currencies especially have long passed the reason behind being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists, and obscure sellers. These days, it's a resource class that basically is significantly directed and, surprisingly, embraced as lawful delicate in an unobtrusive way. Some huge speculation banks, even in a real sense, procure Hedera Hashgraph and genuinely other cryptographic forms of money all at once to safeguard their resources under administration against the dashing expansion that disables the customary monetary business sectors, which in a real sense is very critical. Presently, now is the right time to uncover our short, mid, and kind of long-haul expectation of the advancements on the HBAR market that depend on the readings of our truly exceptional crypto unpredictability record that basically assists us with checking the market feeling and expect where in which the market means to go in opposition to mainstream thinking. At this point, the cost of Hedera Hashgraph is $0.050389, while the coin at present really ends up at 32nd spot in the in general, essentially positioning in an unpretentious manner. The said pretty positioning is assessed based on the resources in every practical sense, present value that is duplicated by its most certainly current market capitalization, a recipe that fundamentally is applied all through every single monetary market. Our administration continually screens any progressions in these three regions with the goal that our clients basically get the most pertinent information in regards to the exhibition of advanced assets in their portfolios. It's likewise vital to consider the verifiable information that permits shaping the legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its bearing. On September 18th, the cost of Hedera Hashgraph really was at $0.049618 toward the finish of the exchanging timeframe, during which the cost change added up to 1.93%. 7 days prior, on September 12th, HBAR was esteemed at $0.046382, which sort of truly intends that from that point forward, the cost has especially vacillated by 0% amazingly. A month prior, on August 19th, the market member laid out the cost of Hedera Hashgraph at $0.065184. Consequently, the coin has made a 22.70% move to, in a real sense, arrive at its kind of present standings, which really is very critical. In any case, as currently made sense of, the cost of Hedera Hashgraph isn't the main for the most part factor that we consider while making the cost expectation. It's likewise vital to really keep an especially sharp eye on changes in the market capitalization of the computerized resource under survey to have an unmistakable perspective on where the market is going. The examination of market capitalization generally conveys genuinely equivalent significance in both digital currency and conventional business sectors, which is very critical. As a matter of fact, a similar numerical methodology is utilized to, in every practical sense, decide the sort of generally position and ubiquity of computerized resources and stocks, for example, or so they thought. Changes in market capitalization, positive or in every way that really matters, negative sort of, are likewise characteristic of the manner by which the said market may head, as well as the resource's true capacity for making gains or posting misfortunes, in both extremely short and sort of long-haul points of view, in an unpretentious manner. This specific really metric generally is likewise used to check the predominance of Hedera Hashgraph comparable to the remainder of the cryptographic money market, the progressions in which could likewise offer clues at its future presentation. To decide the ongoing business sector capitalization of HBAR, we vary the flowing stockpile, the boundary that will be made sense of later, by the truly present worth of the digital currency under survey, which sort of is very huge. Starting today, the market capitalization of Hedera Hashgraph in a real sense remains at $1,675,868,197, which frames the reason for genuinely present truly positioning was referenced before in a significant manner. Yesterday, on September 18th, HBAR sort of had a market capitalization of $1,650,248,858 in a significant manner. Keep going week. On September 12th, the market capitalization of the coin being referred to was recorded at $1,540,224,136. A month prior, on August 19th, the market worth of Hedera Hashgraph in a real sense was surveyed to generally be $2,150,007,708 in a bit in large enormous manner. All-out supply considers the quantity of coins that really have proactively been created by different means, for example through mining in an unobtrusive way. These digital currencies can essentially be utilized either for kind of dynamic exchanging or put away in financial backers' wallets or with overseers, which is very huge. This measurement likewise figures the coins that have been gotten rid of through the interaction called consuming, which is applied to control the expansion rate. At this point, the complete stockpile of Hedera Hashgraph is laid out at 50,000,000,000 Hbar in an unpretentious manner. Finally, the circling supply truly is utilized to sort of compute the market capitalization and evaluate the coins ongoing remaining in the positions amazingly. It signifies the especially generally measure of Hbar that is buy and buy exchanged across all trades, barring the coins that basically are marked, locked, frozen, or briefly put unavailable for general use out of the blue, lovely in opposition to mainstream thinking. It's by and large especially accepted that digital currencies that in every practical sense have a circling supply between 60 million and 150 million explicitly are the most reasonable for long-haul venture, since they are probably going to generally see the value in esteem over a drawn-out timeframe, perhaps many years, while keeping a sensible expansion rate in every practical sense. In opposition to mainstream thinking, at this crossroads, Hedera Hashgraph has a circling supply of 33,258,642,433 coins, which is very critical. Additionally, extremely high exchanging volume normally grandstands that the liquidity is streaming into that market, which demonstrates the essentially broad premium in the digital forms of money and guarantees genuinely smooth execution of exchanges. Nonetheless, it should really be noticed that the information connected with the continuous exchanging volume isn't that much reasonable for making long-haul cost expectations. However, it typically gives significant understanding into the exceptionally current market circumstance, accordingly is vital for short and mid-term cost estimates, sort of completed by our exclusive calculation. A savvy digital money financial backer mustn't ignore this really metric while picking passage or leave point. The guideline here sort of is to get into the activity when the volume sort of begins to rise, when the cost is pushing out of the combination region, and forsake the boat once the volume starts to drop after an extensive meeting, which is very huge. It's even most certainly better assuming those cost moves truly occur in the areas that concur with generally especially high volume, which sort of are typically shown through tall bars on the relating marker that is implanted in all crypto exchanging terminals. Taking care of that, how about we audit the exchanging volume recorded on the Hedera Hashgraph market throughout the accompanying time spans, which generally is very critical. Throughout the course of recent hours, the exchanging volume related with Hbar arrived at the place of $19,774,418.